So let's solve this exercise 9, which is asking the following question. That is, imagine that we have a vending machine. So the program to determine the change to be dispensed from a vending machine. We assume that the machine has only 25 halalas and 50 halalas to return. So these are the type of values that it can return. It can give 25, 50, 75 or 100. 100 halalas is 1 real, right? So we assume that all the prices are just maximum of 1 halalas. So the costs are between 25 and 1 real. And if you buy something, then it needs to tell you, okay, how many changes it's going to give you. How many 25 halalas coins or how many 50 halalas coins. So that's the idea. I mean, in this case, it just gives you 1 halala and 1 25 halala coins. And actually, I should rename. Edit this, so it will show a better output. So the output shows me 1 coin of 20 halalas, and let's move the coin here, and then 1 coin of 50 halalas. Now the difference is that because I'm buying 25, what if I buy something with more than 25? Let's say I buy something with let me show this. If I buy something with 30 halalas, now how many coins should I give? Well, am I going to give 150 coins? Well, yeah, maybe, because if I buy something with 30, what is the change that I need to return? You always give me 100 reals, 100 halalas, which is 1 real. So the change is going to be 70. So the machine should give 70, but the machine has only 2 coins, the 50s and the 25s. So how many am I going to receive? I'm going to receive 50, because I cannot give 25 because it's going to be more than this price. So I'm just going to give the 50. So what if I buy something with the 55? What is the change that needs to be returned? No, well, yeah, 25. Why? Because the change is 45, but I cannot give 50 because it's less than what I can give, and the closest that I can give is 25. So this is what the machine will return. So now we'd like to write the program that does that. So what I'm going to do first is, because I don't want to type the code of doing this, I'm just going to ask something like this. Okay, let me ask the user to enter the price of an item, and then from 25 has to increment, and this is the price that is going to be entered. And maybe, yeah, I can just leave it like this, \n. You know the \n, what it does, right? Goes back to the line, and then I'm just going to say you bought and something that I'm going to play with. Yes, because I'm recording, I cannot fix your problems. Let me just record the video, and then I'll see your personal problems later. So I'm just going to now do something like that before. So I'm going to ask for the price to be entered. So the price is going to be like 25, etc. So I'm going to make it as an int, equal kb.nextInt. But I don't have kb declared yet, so I just need to declare the kb. Well, it could be before or after. With control space, if I put this control space with the scanner, notice that the import was added for me, so I don't have to add it myself. If I don't use control space, I will have to add it myself. Equal new scanner system.in. Okay, now that I have this next int, I'm reading the price. Now that I have the price, I need to know how much is the change. So the change is going to be the 100 minus the price, right? That's how much normally I should return. But then from that change, I'm not going to give all of them. I need to know how many 25 coins. So I'm going to say coin of 25, another coin of 50. And actually what I need to do is I need to start with the coins of 50 first. Why? Because if I need to return some money, I'm going to take the biggest coin first, and then if I cannot give it, I will give the other one. So how can I know how many 50 coins I can give? Is the change divided by 50. Notice here that I'm dividing change, which is an int, by 50, which is another int. And in this case, I don't want to know 1 point whatever, because if it's, let's say, in the example that I told you, imagine that as in the example in the thing, we have 25, that's the price, which means I need to return 150 and then 125. That's the price, that because the change is going to be 75. So the coins, I need to return one coin of 50 and then one coin of 25. But now if I do 75 divided by 50, it's going to give me 1 point something. But I'm interested in just how many 50 coins I have. Int divided by int gives me an int. It's going to give me 1. And that's what I want. This is a scenario where it's interesting. I would like to use the fact that if I divide an int by int, I will not get the decimal value. And this is an example of that. Now this tells me I have one coin of 50. Now what is remaining, I'd like to know how many coins of 25 I can use. So to do that, it's something, this change, the remainder, the division of that change by 50, this is the one that is remaining after I divide 50. Well, now tell me how much of that is divided by 25. Or what I can do, maybe it's something even better or easier for you. This is the change. I need to remove from that change how many coin 50 am I using. So I don't know, both of these are exactly the same, just going to keep them both. I think this one is, in terms of the typing, is straightforward. So when I divide 75 by 50, what I can get is, normally, it's 1.5. That's what I get. But here I'm not interested in 1.5, I'm interested only in 1. So when I have 75 by 50, this is 75, this is 50. When I divide them, this is going to be 1. But if I do the modular division of the 75 by 50, it's going to give me what? 75 modular division 50. The result is? You have 75 cars to give to 50 people. So how many are going to be remaining? 25. So that's this 25. This is, I mean, these two are the same thing. So I'm just going to put one into comment. This is going to give me 25. So it's going to be how many 25s I have. As I divide 25 by 25, I get 1. And this is now going to give me, this is how many items I bought. And then I just would like to get the same display. So then I have, I'm going to copy these and display those. Okay, I'm going to display that one, and I'm just going to display them, and later on yeah, and this one I'm going to replace it with the coin of 50, and this one with the coin of 25. So this is going to give me how many 25, no, hold on, this is 25, the other one is 50. So this is going to give me, if the price is 25, I have one coin of 25 and one coin of 50. Now let's try it again. What if the price is 80? Now how many, how much am I going to give? 0 coin of 25, 0 coin of 50. And if it's, let's say, 75, it's 1 coin of 25, 0 coin of 50. Because it's always going to just count how many 50s do I have in the change and how many 25s do I have after I remove the 50, if there is. And that's this thing. So if I have 50, the price is the change is 50, so it gives me 1 coin of 50. So basically this is how to find how many 50 coins. And from the 50 coins, from the change, I need to remove the 50 coins that I just gave. So this is going to be remove whatever I gave, and the rest is what I divide by 25. So again, 25 coins. And it has to be in this order. And then if I would like to display them in that order, that's fine. But it has to be in this order first.